community ready to have a discussion about what can happen in that particular property. And I think it's really a unique time that in the modern era, it's very rare that you get direct voter feedback on what direction a part of a city should take or what should happen. And as controversial as it is, I think this is a unique opportunity that every voter in Union City has a voice, and they have the ability to say through that vote what should happen with that particular initiative and that measure, and in particular the property and the hillside that's at debate.
Okay. Ms. Kokoskos.
Okay, my position is also neutral. I would rather let the citizens decide on the results of the Measure KK. I will have an opportunity when this is brought to us. For example, if the measure passes, this will be brought to us first to the Planning Commission, then to the City Council. So I'm not going to put my position now. I know that both sides have merits, and both sides have will have that opportunity to bring that to the polls. But my position right now is just leave it to the voters, and we will have that opportunity to decide whether, when the application, if it passes, the application will come to us and we will decide. And then if it won't pass, it's still the same with us. So it's better for them to do the decision making.
Mr. Salwan.
Can you repeat this question, please?
Yes. How would you use your position as council member concerning Measure KK, the developing of land east of Mission Boulevard?
Okay, my position as a council member, that will happen when this measure may or may not pass. So if it doesn't pass, then it's not passed. But if it passes, I want to make sure that whatever has been promised or whatever they are promising, it's delivered to the city. What they are right now, they are saying we will give senior facilities, parks, and then at the last there is low density housing. So I want to make sure that statement is fully followed, that the community gets what it wants. It's more senior housing, more parks, and more open space as compared to only business opportunity as housing. So my position will be, if it get passed, I will strictly see the concerns of the Union City. I will see what the Union City is getting out of that mayor. Thank you.
Mr. Shahi.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in line with what some of the other candidates said, and I actually met with both groups and I analyzed the issue very carefully. When I'm looking at the people who actually put this measure on the ballot, they want to build some low density housing, they want to build a neighborhood park, a couple of convenience stores, they want to build a memory care facility and a community event facility there, which can create some revenue for the city and bring some jobs to the city. But on the other hand, the people's concern is, whether whatever they are promising or they are saying it will happen. So the issue in front of us is the issue which people of Union City will decide. At this point, council has no role. So it's actually falling in the court of people, and I think people will make the right decision on this issue. If this proposition passes, then being a council member, if I'm there, I will make sure those promises are kept. And by that time, I think we will have more data in terms of environment data and the traffic, how this project is going to impact the traffic. So based on that, the people and the council, they will actually make a good decision. Thank you.
And Ms. Duncan.
So I haven't taken a position on Measure KK, but I have to say that there are things about the tactics that are being used that concern me. So as a council member, what I would do is encourage the community to get the facts, understand the issues, inform and educate yourself, because it's not clear to me that all of the information that is being shared in an honest and transparent way. As a council member, if the measure passed, I will certainly be very active in ensuring that what gets developed on that property meets the city zoning and creates the environment for our citizens that is consistent with the fault line that is there. Because what we're seeing right now is not what's going to be on that property. Once the measure passes, that property will be bought by a developer, plans will be made, and then it will come before the council. And we'll get an opportunity to work with the developers to figure out what should fit there. And so I would say to the citizens who do have the right to make this vote, educate yourself, understand the issues, don't just read one side of the data, read both sides, and make your vote count.
Thank you. We're moving on to our third round of questions, and Ms. Giskoskos will receive this question initially. What is your plan to deal with unfunded Union City liabilities, including pensions and retiree pensions?
Union City, every city in California has that problem of unfunded liability.